if they were wondering whether they should compromise on a point. And they may try to tell you, LaShawn, it's not a big deal. I'm willing to change in that way for my partner because I want to be in this relationship. I think they're the right one. And I will compromise that part of myself because I love this person. How would you coach someone and help them understand whether that's okay or not?
Well, it's ultimately for anyone that works with me in a coaching capacity, ultimately, it is always their decision. And my method of something like that, my question would be to them, if you're really okay with this, how did this topic end up in our coaching conversation? Because things that you're really okay with, things that are good, there's a way that it comes up and it's just like, oh, this part of our relationship is good and that's good. And so that's streamlined and that's fine. But whenever an issue or something that you're not comfortable with comes up, it came up for a reason.
Yeah.
And so it's simply explaining that to them and then allowing them to make the decision that they feel they are ready to make at that time. And let me say this as well. There are times when my clients are making decisions and I already know that they're going to regret that decision later on. As their coach, it is simply my job to point out all the possibilities and let them decide. And if they decide to make a decision that I can already tell they're going to backtrack on, it is absolutely fine. Our relationship is the same. I am still encouraging them and supporting them. And then later on, whether it be a couple weeks, a couple months down the line, when they're really ready to receive that information, it'll come back up. And when it does, I present it again, and then I can tell they're ready to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And truthfully, I don't even have to bring it up. It'll just keep coming up. It'll keep coming up. Anything that is unresolved within us, at some point in time, it's just going to keep coming up. It's going to keep coming up. And when they're ready, they will deal with that situation.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose if you're on the fence about something, you got up onto the fence on your own
Yes.
to look around at both sides and you're like, I don't, I
Right.
don't know.
And I don't tell them what to do.
Yeah.
I don't tell them what to do. I don't make any choices. And it's interesting how we have this world where everybody is like, I'm my own boss. I'm the boss of me. I'm the CEO and the captain of my ship. And everybody says that. And then they run into relationship issues and they go, what should I do? And I'm like, be that captain, be the president and the CEO of you. What happened to my power dynamic person that was on the phone last week? What happened to that person? I need you to bring that person back, and I need that person to make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not going to make the decision for you. It is your life. I'm going to help you guide your way through, but ultimately the decision is out always theirs. I'm not trying to convince, I'm not trying to get them to go left or to go right or to go straight. It is always their decision.